Hey everyone, I am Jessica from Willow's Wisdom, and I'm here to do a collective reading. Collective message. It's like I almost didn't know what I wanted to say or how I wanted to word things. So there could be someone in this energy who's trying to think of what to say to another person or how to approach a situation. Like, okay, how am I going to tackle this? Whatever it is. We have psychic visions that's showing up. I'm going to put it back, but I do feel like you could be getting some psychic hits or, signs and things like that about a situation, or like kind of leading you towards whatever you're thinking about or what you're wanting. Leading you towards something fulfilling. Laughing. There's an ex-friend here who's potentially laughing at another person, like laughing at your friends. What the hell? With friends. Meditate. I can't talk. The month of March and or May could be significant for some of you. But with meditate, it's like making me think, like really think about, there's something you really need to think about. But I feel like there's something that somebody's really thinking about anyways. Like, you really need to think about this. That could be what somebody's saying as well. And okay, so with meditate, this is something you do by yourself, by yourself and for yourself. So it has nothing to do with anybody else. Not their opinions, nothing, So if there's a friend who is giving crap advice, or someone, I don't know, it feels like someone you would be close to or someone that you would consider a friend is laughing behind your back, potentially online, because you're no longer friends with a specific person, because you're no longer associating with someone because they won, is what it feels like. It's like, you listen to me and now you two aren't talking kind of thing. That's what that feels like. Someone feels like they one-upped another person, basically. Yeah, and now you're just sitting there single, or this person is, or whatever. It feels like a good friendship went to the wayside because of an external person. And maybe somebody needs to take some time for themselves so that they can like really go over this and be like, what happened here? Yeah, somebody needs to take time for themselves and go over a few things. Hacker, IT, tech. So someone could do that as a profession, or someone's like social media or something, or messages could have got hacked. I'm gonna leave it like that. Alright, so let's see. What's all this laughing about? Oh, goodness. So how is everyone? I hope you're doing well and things are working out for you. I feel like I'm catching up over coffee or something now. Like, how have you been? It's been forever. That could be what somebody is trying to like think of to say to somebody, like, how do I reignite this? How do I get back into your world? It doesn't feel malicious or anything. It just feels like, how do I reconnect? Somebody wants to reconnect with somebody. And it does feel like in a platonic way, like, I miss my friend. I miss the connection we had, no matter what that means to you. Could have just had a really good time with this person, whoever they are, because I'm feeling like sarcasm and just humor and jokes, and like I'm really enjoying this conversation. That type of energy. Even if it's not leading to more, or even if it didn't or it wouldn't, it's just someone that in TV shows when they've got the best friends and they just like kind of curl up on the couch and tell jokes, and it's just like, friggin' trucks, sheesh. I hate Jake brakes. It drives me crazy. It's so loud. The brakes were definitely slammed on this situation, just saying. But like, they just are so comfortable with each other. They're just in their pajamas eating ice cream, like, oh my god, like spilling the tea with each other, having a grand old time no matter what they're doing or talking about. That's the energy I feel here. So this person is someone like that to you, or they were, because I don't feel like that connection is going on anymore. Something happened here that kind of cut the ties for some reason. Death rites, saying goodbye, formal occasion, honoring lives. Saying goodbye. Well, that's what I was talking about. You had to say goodbye to this person, or they said goodbye to you. It kind of feels forced. It feels like one person just cutting ties and the other person has to, like, they have no other choice. They need to move on because it's like, okay, the choice is already made. I'm not gonna badger you about it. Like, you know what I mean? Even if you did fight for this connection. Where's the... At one point, like, why are you doing this kind of thing? What happened here? I feel like somebody was left with, like, no answers as to why somebody exited their life. You could look at this person as though they're selfish, or you did because of what happened. It feels very sudden. It feels like we're stuck together like glue. We're, like, so super tight and best friends, and then, or, like, things are just going really great and then nothing, and it's like, what happened here? So that happened with somebody. It just went away. Why? I don't know. I keep on wishes. This came out in the TikTok reading I just did. And there was somebody that wanted to talk to another person in that reading. It felt more romantic on that side, though, in that reading versus this one. Because this feels more platonic, like a friend. So it could be, you know, like two different people's energies within the same situation. So, for example, this person, maybe they wanted to keep it platonic and you didn't. You wanted more, or vice versa. I kind of feel like there's more to this connection than just friendship. Or there definitely could be. Someone's wishes are coming true. Their manifestations are becoming a reality. Give me more on these wishes, please. Someone might feel like a moron. Oh, my back itches. Sorry. Like, I'm feeling that, like, the moment. Like, oh, man, what did I do here? Someone feels like they screwed up, basically. Sorry if my voice sounds weird or if I look really tired. My allergies are kicking my butt today. Like, I took an Allegro, but I'm waiting for it to kick in fully. Mature man. Maybe some of you are wishing for somebody to grow up. Oh, man. It feels like somebody wants... There's definitely healing energy in here, like, within the self. Maybe this person refused to face a few things within themselves in their own life, and now they're maturing and growing and healing and looking in the mirror, basically, or you are. Because there's definitely growth here. Like, I'm not the person you remember. I've changed. Because that's what happens when people grow up, you know? So there is a new level of maturity here for somebody. Male, female, doesn't matter. And I feel like they want to do things the right way. Like, whatever this reconnect will be, or whatever it is, they want to do it properly. Like, I can't half-ass whatever this is. Yeah, I need to be 100% certain that this is the path I want to go down before I even take a step. So this person's at, like, the crossroads right now. Like, okay, I can just keep going straight the way I've been going. I can veer off towards you. Or I can do whatever is on the other path, you know. It feels like, okay, I want to veer towards you. But is that the right move? I got to do this the proper way. So, yeah, somebody's definitely thinking about another person. They're thinking about lies. Someone was lied to. Thief under that. It's like, you can't steal a person from another person. I mean, people can view it that way, but that's not really... It's not really how it works, because we all have choices and free will. But, because we're not possessions. But this feels like yeah, I'm staring at the pocket watch. Someone stole time from the two of you. Like, you two could have been laughing and having a good time and growing together, enjoying life together this whole time. But because of some falsity, because of some crap, that didn't happen. So this person feels like time was taken from them. And time is more precious than money, just saying, because you can't get it back. Money comes and goes. Yeah, it's like so-and-so stole my time with you. Like, something like that. Stole time from us. It's not wasted time, because I feel like, you know, you're trucking along doing your own thing, and so is this person. You know what's funny, too? Where did I put it? Did I put it right there? I showed this in the TikTok reading, but this keeps falling. It's like a little fortune thing, and I kept putting it on the counter, and I forgot about it, and I've seen it 3 times. Okay, it just keeps falling on the floor. So I have a little jar of them, so I'm like, all right, I'll keep this one and bring it upstairs, because obviously it just keeps showing up in my path. But it's kind of making sense in this energy too. Unexpected challenges are opportunities for growth. So the unexpected challenge here would be somebody lying, spreading rumors, gossip, you know, spilling false tea or shit tea, you know, about you, about whatever, about a situation. Because it could be vice versa. You could have walked away from this person because you believed crap. I don't know who's who here. Put it where it fits. If it don't fit, let fly, basically. But it feels like this separation, this disconnect, was an unexpected challenge, especially within this connection, whether it's a friendship or loving relationship or the potential for that or whatever, no matter who it is to you. I do feel friends potentially turning to more, or somebody caught feelings once upon a time or something. Maybe those feelings are gone now. Who knows? But regardless, maybe we'll find out. That was an unexpected challenge that needs to be worked through. And I almost feel like if you reconnect with this person, you'll be closer than you ever were because of these setbacks, because of what happened, because of growth, because of healing. Because this is giving me the energy of, you know how in relationships, especially like love relationships, I mean, it could be any relationship. It happens with friendships too, actually. You can either grow together or grow apart. And when people grow apart, it's because one person's elevating more than the other. Like they're maturing more, they're healing, their vibration is higher, basically. But in the good relationships, the ones that last, those people work together and grow together. Even if one's like, oh, I'm up here, and then this one catches up, you know what I mean? It's growing together versus growing apart. And I'm kind of feeling like in this situation, you two would have grown apart because somebody wasn't able to face their shadow side, to face the reality of a situation, to look deeper into things. They would just take a shit at face value, basically. And now they're not. Now they won't. Now they don't. So it's like they've kind of caught up to you. And now, if you reconnect, you could grow together because somebody had some growing to do, basically. So that might be a challenge that needs to be overcome. I feel like I have been on here forever and it's only like 14 minutes. Like, I seriously feel like I've been sitting here for 45 minutes and I haven't. Both of you have matured. Time has definitely passed because this is the older woman or main female or whatever, but it's the older version because there's like 2 versions in this deck with the mature man. He's looking at her. So the masculine energy is looking at the feminine, no matter gender. This masculine energy seeing how open you are. You're not vulnerable. You're authentic and open. They want to test the waters and see if you're open to bridging the gap between the 2 of you. I do feel like you would be open to talking to this person, to seeing, which bridge you want to cross, because the 2 bridges here, it's like, sorry about my hair. It's like, do I want to cross the friendship bridge? or the love bridge. One looks a little bit more, I don't want to say more difficult. It feels like you got to cross one bridge at a time. So it's not just about, do I want to cross the friendship bridge or the love bridge? It's, we need to cross the friendship bridge first. And then journey towards the love bridge. Like, grow together, build. Like, we need to go on that journey together. It's not going to just happen like that kind of thing. Because it doesn't, neither one of these bridges look difficult. It's just one takes more time than the other to get to, because one's further away than the other. So I kind of feel like that might be something you'll say, or that's how this is just going to unfold. Like, if you want to connect or reconnect or whatever, we got to start off as friends first. We got to see where this is going to go, because I feel like I want to take my time here. I don't want to rush anything. So neither one of you really want to rush. I just heard you've learned your lesson from rushing in the past. So you could have had relationships that happened really quickly, like, oh, I really like you, so like the lustful energy, the passion just takes over, and it's like bam, 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 and that doesn't work out. Because when it comes to passion, you know, it can be super hot in the beginning and then it dies out fast. You know what I mean? You want to build a fire that'll keep you warm long term, keep the coals burning. You know what I mean? You don't want, it's like, for example, when you put gasoline on a fire, you can just toss that on there with cardboard and paper and it'll go whoosh, and it's really hot and like, wow, and then it goes away really fast, which is passion. But love takes time. And when you build the fire properly, whether you use accelerant or not, doesn't matter. If it's built properly and you've got like perfectly dried wood, you know what I mean, and everything's set up a certain way so all the elements work, it will last. That's what this feels like. It will last. So even if time was taken from you and this person, and that's how someone's viewing it, you still have if this person's like comes forward, you still have today, tomorrow, and the future to work towards what you want. It's almost like if time was stolen, why waste any more? You know, why waste any more time? Yeah, that's really beautiful. I like this reading. Someone is going to be finding love. Or love is going to find them, is what I want to say. Because this feels like it's going to naturally occur. Love your journey. Just enjoy the ride. You know, enjoy the process here. Be open to the idea of loving you. Be open to the idea that this person actually gives a crap. Or they need to be open to that. Someone is opening up to the idea of love. Like, man, I really do think that I like you like that. You know what I mean? All right, so I just keep wanting to go back to laughing. Like, you make me laugh. I love it. Laughter's the best medicine. It's like falling in love with your best friend type energy. That's what this feels like. That's what could be if somebody chooses that path. There's definitely a difference in belief systems, or there was. Someone's mind is opening up, so they're not as closed-minded and shut down as they used to be. I just heard you're wise beyond your years. So somebody might really love your intelligence, you know? They're falling in love with the type of person you are and how smart you are. We have temptation and watching, or that's you. But deception, make wise choices, spying, gathering info. This doesn't feel creepy to me. With this watcher energy, it feels like somebody who's just paying attention, potentially on social media, like trying to figure out kind of what you're up to. Like, are you dating anyone? Am I going to make the right step moving towards you? Like, are you open to this? Would you be? So they're trying to figure you out, basically, so that they can approach you. And this isn't like I'm trying to learn everything about you so that, hook, line, and sinker kind of thing. No, they're not going to bait you. This is, all right, I don't really know what's going on in your world, and I don't want to interfere in a relationship or cause problems, so I need to kind of know where you're at. That's why this person's paying attention to you, if they are, if it resonates with you. Self-deception is here. I feel like, I don't even feel like that's your energy. I feel like it's this person who's paying attention. They're very tempted by you, and they don't want to deceive themselves. It's almost like I don't want to get my hopes up type energy. That's why they want to know what you're up to and what's going on in your world, because this person, I do feel like they fear rejection. But it's not just about getting rejected. It's like they don't want to look foolish. So, what am I hearing? It's like with self-deception, is this real? Is this the real life? Or is it just fantasy? Caught in a landslide. No escape from reality. Open your... I'm gonna just keep singing the song. I can't believe I'm remembering the words. Easy come, easy go. Okay, there's a significance to that song. Maybe listen to it. That was in the TikTok one. I'm like, there's a significance with music. So these readings must be tied together in some way, shape, or form. Things are definitely balancing out. But with the self-deception, it's like somebody's doubts. Don't allow doubts to creep in. Oh yeah, that was in TikTok's reading too. Don't allow doubt to creep in and affect your decision making due to fear. So don't allow fear to creep in, basically, or this person, needs to man up, woman up. I don't know, I just feel like there'll be a happier outcome than what somebody's anticipating or thinking or wondering here. You're not tempting them, but this doesn't feel like they're looking at you like that. I mean, they're probably tempted by you, just saying, but they're not looking at you as though you're a temptress, like you're out trying to seduce them. They might be worried that that's how you could view them, but I just feel like, could this really work? Will this work out? Yeah, somebody they're at the crossroads, like I said. Don't get discouraged. Don't beat yourself up, whoever you are. Too much watch time? That's making me think of like watching TV or the internet or something. Too much watch time. So it's like somebody lurking in the shadows, sitting back and watching and not talking, not paying attention. They're wasting time. Yeah, that needs to stop, basically. They need to end that cycle. There's a transition happening here. We have death, it's scorpionic energy. This is the end and the beginning. So it's ending one cycle to start something new. It's like when one door closes, another opens. So I feel like with this energy, this person needs to close the door on the past, on whatever happened. And if they want to move forward with you or whoever, or in the situation, they need to, just kind of go, okay, I got to put that behind me and I got to move forward. There's a new beginning here. There's an opportunity for a new beginning with the Ten of Pentacles for a relationship that is very stable. This isn't a wishy-washy bullshit connection. I feel like this person wants to like build a proper foundation, which is friends first. Let's cross the friends bridge first. It's funny that death is here too, because I had a dream, God, a long time ago, years ago, probably 4 or 5 years ago now, and the bridge was in it. And the bridge said, it was in the cemetery, and it said, the bridge to pure happiness. So it's like bridging the gap between you and another person, or crossing this bridge will make someone really happy, kind of thing. It's reminding me of that dream. And when I said death is here, it's because it was in a cemetery. And it seemed kind of scary at first, but I crossed it when it was all like pretty and beautiful. So it's making me think of when like seizing a good opportunity, like, oh, I know that this would make me happy. So, you know, it might be a little unnerving, but I'm gonna take this chance. So you could have taken a chance on this person in the past. You know, you could have been the one who initiated the friendship, the connection, the whatever, like talking, however it happened. I feel like you could have initiated it, and it seemed promising. But there was nothing happened. There was nothing there, because in the dream, I think there's a bunch of empty houses or something. I can't remember everything, but regardless, there was like nothing on the other side, and it's like, well, this ain't very happy. So it's being disappointed because you're thinking that things are going to go one way, and they don't. So it's like disappointment comes from expectations. So there could have been an expectation here, a hope, more or less is what I want to say. Someone was hopeful that things would work out, and it didn't, because there's just nothing there. But in the dream, it circled back around, and time had passed. And I'm talking about somebody losing time, stealing time, wasting time, whatever, in this energy. So time had passed, and the bridge was all dilapidated. Like, still said the bridge to pure happiness, but it looked like it was falling apart. And it was more terrifying to cross the second time around, because so much time had passed, and it's like, is this thing safe? You know, is it safe to cross this bridge? I said, okay. I did say someone's paying attention, because they're wondering, is it safe to cross the bridge? So, like, that dream could represent two different people, where one initiated things and had high hopes and it didn't work out because the other person wasn't on board. They needed time. They needed to do whatever they needed to do. And then the circle back around is the second person going, I really want to bridge the gap, but so much time has passed. I don't know, is it safe to cross the bridge, kind of thing. In the dream, I ended up crossing the bridge, and I woke up. I can't remember what happened after that, but it's almost like needing to overcome your fears. Because, I mean, if you think about it, I said in the dream, the bridge was in a cemetery. So even if I fell through the rickety bridge in the dream, I would have landed on the ground. Like, I would have landed on my feet. I wouldn't have got hurt. I wouldn't have fell in my feelings, because water's emotion and stuff. I wouldn't have fell in my feelings if you cross the friend bridge first. This person needs to look at it that way. Like, I'm just saying hi, and go from there, kind of thing. Well, there's the full meaning of that dream, apparently. That makes so much sense in this energy. That's so cool, because those two bridges, I love it when shit like that comes together. But anyways, there's definitely a high potential for a solid connection here between two people if somebody takes the leap of faith, if they take that step forward. I just heard, what are you waiting for? The Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, the Seven of Pentacles. What are you waiting for? Somebody could have been working on their finances as well. Like, maybe they didn't feel secure or stable enough within their own situation. It's almost like, if I'm not fully stable within myself and my life, how can I bring anyone else in? It's just like that saying, like, if you don't love yourself, you can't love anyone else. And you could say it till you're blue in the face, but self-fulfilling prophecies happen when we don't love ourselves. So I feel like this person is probably saving some money, building up their stability. But I literally said, what are you waiting for? And the waiting energy showed up. I really feel like fear is holding this person back. But you're heavily on their mind. I just heard, I feel like we connect from afar. So this person feels connected to you even though they're not like around you right now. I think I said this in a prior reading, I don't remember which one, but it's making me think of like, you know, when you're talking to spirit, but this person asks you questions and talks to you in their mind or when they're alone. I don't know what they say, but, or maybe that's you, but I feel like it's them. It's whoever's doing the watching. It's making me think of talking to the TV. Like, okay, with the reading, you guys are watching me right now, like on the screen. Some people, and I mean, I know this because of comments and stuff, like people said it, but some people will ask questions or go, oh yeah, I totally get what you're saying there, like when I share something or whatever. It could be anybody, because a lot of people do that, but it's making me think of like somebody on screen saying something, because this person's watching some way, shape, or form. Or it could even be like what you're posting on social media too, like whatever's in writing as well. But it feels like I'm talking to that person. So, okay, whoever's on the screen or posting whatever they're posting isn't intentionally speaking to this person. That person who's watching or reading whatever you're sharing is talking to you, like telepathically, or I don't know how to explain it. I hope that makes sense. Yeah, they're talking. They're agreeing with you. What are you waiting for to say something? That's what that's saying. Stop watching, start talking. That's the advice here. Yeah, I think that's where I'm gonna leave it. Money will be coming to you. Money, money, money. So that's cool. That feels very separate. Money will be coming to you. I just heard this is going to be a big win, and that doesn't necessarily mean money. So there's a positive outcome here. I want just one more on like Ace of Swords. Alright, I'll use a different deck. That was too much. Just saying. Yeah, somebody needs to end the wait. Because we have the Four of Coins reversed, which is letting go, opening up, not being stingy and keeping shit to yourself anymore. This person wants to grow with you. They want to share with you. They don't want to be stingy. They want to put an end to that. An end to their selfish ways, or to holding back, basically. They want to end the standoff, is what it looks like. Yeah, they don't want this to be over. I'm not waiting for a new cycle to begin. I'm waiting for this to begin. So this is a whole new adventure, a whole new journey, basically. There's a lot of fear here, though. There's a lot of worry. I just heard I want to tell you what's on my mind, what I've been thinking about. I want to tell you what I've been thinking about. This person definitely needs a friend to talk to. Start off slow. That's really, I feel like that's advice, but that's kind of how things are going to happen, especially, you know, slow and steady wins the race. That's really what I'm going to say here. But yeah, somebody, okay, that's how this will start. It's communication. You got to start somewhere. You got to say hi, you know, you got, hey, what's up, kind of thing. Otherwise, it's not going to move forward unless somebody takes the first step. So let's see if this person's brave enough, or if you are. That's what I have for you. And I'll talk to you soon. Peace.